If you are ready to start your Airbnb business in 2022, I am here to show you how to do it the right way. If you are ready to create success with Airbnb, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be notified about every single video that I post. Hey everyone, my name is Jorge Contreras, and over the years, I built my Airbnb portfolio to over 6 figures a month, utilizing mainly 2 strategies: the subleasing, also known as the arbitrage model, where we rent properties, get permission in writing from the property owners, and of course the purchasing strategies, because that is where you will ultimately create long-term wealth. And by the way, do you already have an Airbnb? If you do, please let me know down below in the comments. And if you are ready to start your first Airbnb, what is one question that you have about getting started in this business? Drop it in the comments down below. Now, some experts out there are telling people that they should go behind the property owner's back and just launch the property on Airbnb. But here is the problem with that. It's not a matter of if you're gonna get caught, it's just a matter of when. So instead, let me go over 5 tips on how to successfully start your first Airbnb without owning property. Step 1 is to identify in which city you want to launch your Airbnb. And you should make this decision based on the revenue and occupancy of the existing Airbnbs in the area. That way, you're not just flipping a coin and hoping it's gonna work, but you know it's gonna work because you are making a decision backed by factual data. The second thing you need to do is verify the ordinance in the city. So get in contact with the building department and find out if you need a permit in order to operate your short-term rental, or if it's not regulated at all. Now, there is a third possibility, and that's where they could say that there are no short-term rentals allowed whatsoever. My experience is that it's either gonna be that you need a permit or don't need a permit in 97% of locations. And in about 3% of locations, they won't allow them whatsoever. The next thing is that you need to qualify the property to make sure that it actually fits the business model. Now, in most cases, I like to start with a single family home, and it must have these 4 things. 1, the property should be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom property. Again, this is my business model. Yes, apartments, condos, townhomes, all of them can work. I've seen people do individual bedrooms. I've seen people do campsites, couches. You can pretty much start anywhere. But for my specific business model, I like to focus on single family homes that have a minimum of 3 bedrooms and 2 baths and 1,100 square feet of living space at a minimum. The second thing is it needs to be renovated. You don't want to launch a short-term rental in a property that needs a lot of work, because eventually your guest will complain and it's going to impact your reviews, and ultimately people won't want to stay there. It also needs to have AC and heat, and finally parking for a minimum of 2 vehicles. The 4th tip, the next thing is for you to get in contact with the property owner or the management company. And I personally like to pitch on the phone before I ever see the property, because I don't want to go look at properties without even knowing if they're open to this concept and to this strategy. So I pitch on the phone, and then if they're open to the concept, then I go and look at the property to make sure that it fits my criteria. Tip number 5 is you want to make sure to have a team of 3 or 4 people that can help you in setting up the Airbnb. Because the reality is it's a lot of work setting up the furniture, the appliances, decor, and then getting the pictures, creating the listing. And especially if you are like most people who have a 9-to-5 when they're starting their first Airbnb, it's gonna be a lot. And if you do it by yourself just on the weekends, you're gonna be there for months. So get 3 or 4 people that can help you accelerate the process of launching this first Airbnb. By the way, if you like the tips that I just shared, make sure you hit that like button in order to support this channel, so we can also get these videos in front of more people who also want to grow their income with Airbnb. So in summary, step 1, you want to make sure that you choose a location based on data where the revenue and occupancy is exactly where you need it to be. Tip number 2 is for you to verify the city ordinance. Tip number 3 is for you to qualify the property so that it fits the criteria that you are looking for. Tip number 4 is to get in contact and be fully transparent with the property owner or management company. And tip number 5 is have a group of 3 to 4 people that can help you launch the actual Airbnb. By the way, if you're just getting started with your journey as an Airbnb entrepreneur, I do have a free ebook called Passive Income Generator. Just click on the link down below and there's gonna be a description where you can basically put in your email address so I know where to send you the ebook. And again, it's completely free. Also guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And while you're here, check out one of the other videos here on my channel. I'll see you on the next one.